Hey guys, well this video was actually a request by, I think it was TourFlux videos, left me a comment on the last Bat Talk on the regular Batman saying please do the same for the Knightmare Batman. Also gives me an opportunity to mention a few things. For instance, one guy on Facebook was in the situation where he could only get one of the Batman figures that have come out from the film, and he was trying to decide between the Knightmare version and the regular Batman. And some guys on Facebook brought up the good point of the fact that Hot Toys probably will never do another Knightmare Batman again. I mean, why would they? It's probably a one-time thing. But the Justice League film coming out in the future, the suit's different, but more or less pretty damn similar to the Batman vs Superman one. So I guess those guys do have a very strong point there with the fact that the Knightmare Batman is quite unique and probably a one-time thing. So probably best to get him while you can. And also that little issue that the regular Batman has, if you don't want to mod him, if you do end up getting both, this is a situation where you would be able to tilt his head down on the Knightmare version and have that kind of brooding look on him, and leave the regular Batman kind of looking a bit more up so that you don't get the covering the symbol situation. But you can obviously with Knightmare because that scarf's covering it anyway. As I mentioned in the review, there does seem to be a slight height difference between the regular Batman and this one. Knightmare Batman seems ever so slightly shorter, and I guess that's down to a different body, but it's no big deal to me really. I mean, it just doesn't bother me, so that's cool. Now I do have to mention I am actually using the regular Batman mouth plate on here at the moment. I just wanted to show you how that looks on Knightmare Batman. I think it looks really good. But you won't get that mouth plate with this figure. So I've got his gun, his back. The coat is awesome. I still haven't weathered it yet, as you can see. I don't want to rush into that, guys. I will do it. One day I'll just be sitting there and I'll just get up and think, right, I'm going to do it. It is an absolutely fantastic figure though. Now let me just change his mouth plate out to one that he'd actually come with. That's super easy to do. Hey. Go ahead and get that in there. There you go. Let's get him looking up a bit. Remember to get that collar up. Helps him look more screen accurate. But yeah, an amazing likeness. Already done a little height comparison on these two in the review anyway, but just to show you, there's really not much in it. I know regular Batman is bending his knee a little bit. Well, one of his knees is bent slightly. I don't want to mess with his posture at the moment, so I'm quite happy with the way I've got him. So I don't want to mess with him, but basically they're the same height. Although regular Batman is slightly taller. But as you can see, a slight bit of adjusting with positions and stuff. It's really not a big deal, it's all good. So let's get in close and just give you a look at both of these together side by side. Pretty sweet. Well, if you've seen the first Bat Talk video, the one I uploaded before this one, you'll see that I kind of pushed regular Batman's stomach and chest out to give him more of that kind of poster accurate look, to get his posture just right. It looks amazing. But I'm actually going to try to do that now with Knightmare Batman to see if I can actually push the chest out and push the stomach out a bit to give him a bit more bulk. So let's see if that works. Well, I've tried to puff his chest out a bit and get the gut to poke out a bit more just to give him a bit more bulk. It is capable of doing the same stuff as the regular Batman as far as that goes, but obviously the coat covering him and all the rest of his distractions like the accessories, goggles and straps everywhere and scarves, it's quite hard to tell. But I did manage to puff him out a little bit. If you really do have to just choose one of these, I don't envy that decision. They are both really good figures. You won't go wrong with either one, but I have a feeling you'll always be wondering about the other. If you can sell something else to maybe get both of these, I'd say that might be worth doing, because as people have said, the Knightmare Batman probably won't come again. your one chance to get it sort of thing in the next sort of few months before prices, well, I think prices are already kind of getting a bit silly depending on where you go to get it. But yeah, it's probably an essential one if you're a Batman fan. And the regular suit Batman, Justice League and all that stuff's coming up soon, plus the version from Suicide Squad as well. So maybe not quite as like a panicky rush to get it for most guys, but I do think it is the best 1/6 scale Batman figure Hot Toys have made to date. It's an absolute beast. I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 Bat Talk videos. I don't think there will be a third one. I really honestly wouldn't feel compelled to do a video like that on this guy. The armored version of Batman is fantastic looking, but there's really not much else to talk about. And don't pay any attention to the accessories I've got with each figure because I've mixed them around a little bit. It actually doesn't come with that one. But yeah, it's a whole other story. I gave him the accessories that kind of suit the moment in the movie a little bit better. And for the Knightmare Batman, I've just got him displayed quite simply at the moment. I've kept the regular Batman mouth plate in there, so I just think it suits him really well. It's nice and aggressive. Alright guys, well, I'll be back soon. Hopefully Deadpool will be back with me in a matter of, say under a week. Anthony is on the case at the moment, and I think he's actually doing a video about that situation himself, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. I just wanted to show you this epic angle from below the Catwoman poster. This, as some of you guys know, is like my shelf of favorites. It's just in a position in the room that I tend to look at the most. So all the stuff that I'm really digging, I always put on this shelf. And as you can see, it's mostly Batman, or it's all Batman actually. There's no other characters. It's pure Bat action. You got some Batman up there, DX11, Terminators. There's Superman up there in the middle, front and center. Some other guys, and werewolves leaping out of the forest at you. Crazy, sick figure. And hey Catwoman, you're looking fine as usual. And the other one too, that's my custom Catwoman suit made by Gwyneth. Awesome. Alright guys, Deadpool will be back with me soon. It's me, and it's Ruby. And we're going on a walk.